ought to be in this area somewhere. Ah, there he is! Just as I thought he would be. I thought I sensed a power similar to mine, and it looks like I was right. Hello, me! What do you think? Looks just like me, huh? Even has my hair. I don't really know what's going on myself, but I think this is what they call a clone. I hear there's a bunch more of these clone guys causing trouble all over the place. That's not good. And it's not just their looks that are the same. They use the same moves as the non-clones, too! This is the first time I've ever gone up against one myself. Feels kind of weird, you know what I mean? Guess I won't know if I can beat him until I fight him. Actually, I just had a thought. This might be some good training for me, since he uses all the same moves and everything. At any rate, let's take care of this guy. What do you say? Sound fun? It does to me.
I don't know if you're a clone or what, but you intend to go head-to-head with me, right? It makes me sick thinking about my copy obediently following orders from someone else. Apparently, my clone isn't much for words, is he? I want these puppets out of my sight for good. Time to eliminate you. Oh, you better use my fighting stance with pride. Looks like you're a copy of me. Exactly, in every way down to my very cells. But I doubt you've been able to copy how much stronger I've gotten up to this point. Don't think for a second that a clone can stand up to the real deal.
There's a clone of me too, huh? I guess this means I'll be fighting myself. When was this clone made, I wonder? How much of my information has been copied into its cells? If it was made after Elder Kai helped awaken my hidden power, I might have some trouble taking it down. It'd really help me out if it was made before I pulled out the Z-Sword. Or the level I was at the last time Frieza showed up. You don't really seem like you're gonna engage me in conversation, do you? There's no point in just standing here. I'll have to judge its power by fighting it. I have to be careful not to get too distracted when fighting this thing.
Okay, I didn't expect I'd end up fighting my own clone. Its power and other characteristics appear to be the same as mine, and I suppose its body and abilities are the same as mine as well. It's not every day an opponent shows up where you know all of their strengths and weaknesses. Nobody knows me better than me, after all. I can use that to my advantage. I'll pull out all the stops, since I'm basically fighting myself.
I suspected as much. It is quite amusing to finally come face to face with a clone of myself. I have to say, you seem like a great disappointment. Though it being a clone, I did expect it to have laughably inferior intelligence compared to me. It may look like me on the outside, but it's nothing but a lifeless puppet, I suppose. That makes sense. After a masterpiece like me, everything else is just an inferior product. Don't beat yourself up. It's not your fault. Given that I am the original and far more handsome, I guess I should be the one to dispose of this lesser fabrication. Bring it on, then. There won't be a scrap of you left once I'm done with you.
Whoever created this has such odd sensibilities. Yes, very odd sensibilities indeed. Just looking at this hideous, sorry attempt at bearing my image is making me sick to my stomach. Its very existence is unforgivable. Obviously, my finding it is no accident. How appropriate that it should be destroyed by my hand. As long as this thing is around, I can't say for certain that my reputation won't be damaged. A clone has no hope of winning against the real thing. Allow me to demonstrate!
It's a strange feeling to be face to face with my clone. Not just the face and form, but even its power is the same. Well, there's no better training partner than this, I suppose. If this thing has the same fighting style as me, I can use that to learn about my own weaknesses. That means beating you will mean I've surpassed my current self. I'll use you to push myself, to reach the next level as a martial artist. Bring it on! I'm ready!
Yep, this is what I was expecting from my clone. It's seriously like looking into a mirror. If other people saw this thing and didn't know any better, they'd definitely think it was me. That makes me wonder. You think maybe 18 can tell the difference between me and my clone? I think I'd be really upset if she couldn't. Yeah, she probably could. I think. What am I talking about? This isn't the time for stuff like that. No sign of this guy now. I'm in real trouble. My days as a police officer would be over if it committed any crimes looking like me. Which means, I better get rid of this guy before bad things start happening.
Oh-ho! Clones of us, huh? This should be fun. Let's find out if you match more than just our looks. But before that, we must do our pre-battle greetings. What do you think of these updated poses? All right, everyone, here we go!
Yes, sir! Together we are the Ginyu Force!
Right! Now you guys show us your poses. Hey, what's going on? No posing? And you call yourselves our clones? The pre-battle fighting poses are an absolute must. There's something seriously wrong if you lack such basic knowledge. A fight without poses is like a strawberry parfait without strawberries. I could teach you, but poses aren't something you're taught. They're something you just do naturally. Well, you are fakes. So I suppose I can't expect you to understand the fighter aspects of battle. Whatever. It looks like I'll just have to wipe you out with the beauty that comes from being the real Ginyu!
Even if it is just a clone of him, I'm still surprised to be fighting Vegeta all over again. If any of these clones were at their original power level, I wouldn't be able to ease up around them. I shouldn't be surprised that you're not much of a talker. I remember when the real Vegeta and I went one-on-one against each other. He had the same look on his face. Sadly, having to go up against Vegeta's clone for free makes this totally not worth it. But that doesn't mean I plan on losing anytime soon. Whatever. I'm not going to hold anything back. So get ready!
This is that perfect form Cell kept talking about. Hey, 18. You think the real Cell had this smug look on his face, too?
I have absolutely no idea. I didn't want to see how he turned out back then, either. Just thinking about the possibility of him absorbing me makes me sick to my stomach.
I feel the same way. Both Giro and whoever created this thing lack a real sense of style. Whatever. But I guess this is the perfect chance to pay him back for what he did to us.
You bet it is. Just looking at his stupid face gets me fired up and ready to fight. Let's show him what we can really do.
After all of this time, I finally get to fight Goku. No, since this is a clone, I suppose I am technically not fighting Goku. I myself am not the original 16, but the memory placed in a new model. So in some sense, we are the same. We are both imitations. It seems that I am not currently programmed to kill Goku. However, even without that program, do not worry. I still have a reason to fight you. I will not hold anything back. Prepare yourself.